Epilepsy is not a disease. You can't catch epilepsy from anyone else. There are many different kinds of seizures depending on which part of the brain the seizure is coming from. Some people fall down and shake, some people just stare, some people roll their eyes. I rolled my eyes and sometimes I would fall down. I would get right back up, but I didn't know what had happened to me or why. When I had a seizure, I would miss what had just happened. The seizure would last for a second, but some days I would have 200 or 300 seizures.
300,000 people in Canada have epilepsy.
And about 1 in 300 has uncontrolled epilepsy. And you'd think that such a serious and common disorder would get a lot of attention and a lot of research support, and we don't.
In 1997, our family was struck by epilepsy when my 10-year-old son experienced his first seizure. I have become an advocate and activist for epilepsy causes for him and others.
We organize different events and concerts to raise awareness and funds for epilepsy. We try to learn as much as we can about epilepsy. We attend seminars, conferences, and twice have been to Phoenix, Arizona to learn about different available treatments. And that is where we met Jim Abrahams, Nancy, and their son Charlie, who was cured by ketogenic diet therapy.
He was having dozens and sometimes as many as 100 seizures a day. He was on many medications. He had failed a brain surgery. That when you have a kid who's as sick as Charlie was, and
we
as your
just cannot
son is,
stop not to help
and you say 100 times a day, you say, "Oh God, please make this go away. I will do anything. And lo and behold, Charlie's seizures went away. I'm not a religious person, but there was this thing. I said, I'll do anything. And I know how it feels to be a parent whose kid is just how gut-wrenching it is.
Even though Charlie is healthy today, his parents still work for the cause to help people with epilepsy.
Look at how good he came out, and if everybody would have the option, you're angry, and you got to get rid of the anger. I think the anger was that we were never given this diet right away, and I think if you're able to have all your options, whether you choose the diet or you don't choose it, but you should be able to at least have known about it. And we went to Faith Healers, we had brain surgery, he had so many other things happen that didn't have to happen. Our 2 other kids had a very difficult time with it, and had the diet been given to us at the time, at the beginning, it would have been a whole lot easier.
Most people that aren't involved with epilepsy think, epilepsy comes along, take a pill and everything goes away. It may be for many people that can happen, and that's great. We deal with those people where it doesn't happen, and lives are altered dramatically. So we give them hope by these dietary treatments, because both Jim and I have seen them work miracles. There's not a day that doesn't go past that I don't thank God that we had the ketogenic diet, because my son would have been dead by now, either dead or in a home with not much quality of life. As it is, he's now 15 and we have a good family life. He is such a happy boy, and it's been a miracle in our lives.
I then went to Harvard to train in neurology and realized their people didn't really utilize the ketogenic diet as widely. And I've stayed at Harvard since, and now at the Mass General Hospital, where I've been for 9 years, developing an epilepsy program there. And a large focus of what we do, both clinically and research-wise, is on dietary therapy of epilepsy. And it's also been exciting for me not only to watch Serge's experience in Poland, but even to see in the Boston area the growth in the popularity and utilization of the diet.
Today, some people are helped by medications, some by surgery, and others by diet treatments. But still, there is no known cure and no known causes of epilepsy. We need help to continue epilepsy research.